everybody, my name is Tim. This is another Real Ideal Gear review, and today we're looking at the Guardian Angel. This is a lighting system that is used as kind of a, an emergency light, personal light, warning light, for law enforcement, first responders. This is a great light. I have a twist that I think Guardian Angel hasn't thought of yet. It's not a massive twist. This is not a paradigm shift or anything like that. But as far as an application goes, I'm going to show them what I think they're missing out on, because this could be used by a whole segment of employees out there that I've not heard yet, and I'm going to make the case for it. But we'll talk a little bit about this light first, then we'll get to that. But first of all, this is a light that has all kinds of features, all kinds of color combinations. If you go to their site, you can choose the different color combinations. There's a law enforcement version, which, by the way, you got to be very careful about that, because if you're not law enforcement and you're using blue and red flashing lights, you can get yourself, and you're not a law enforcement officer, you can get yourself in a lot of trouble. And I'm talking like criminal trouble. So be careful with that. But the other flashing light systems that are out there for different colors, you've got orange, you've got green, yellow, red, obviously there's blue, just a whole different set of color combinations that are out there. And I tried to choose one that I thought that would work, and I'll give you my rationale for why I chose this one. And I purchased this one. This is the Elite series, and then there's the Micro. And the Micro, I don't know if I got the right color combination for the Micro, but I think I got the right color combination when I purchased the Elite. So this is not a paid promotion. This is something that I purchased with my own money. This is a light that I think has a lot of potential, especially for my lawn care business. And that's what the special thing that I'm going to put together with this little clip is the use of this light on my lawnmowers as a way of warning other people that are passing by, bicyclists, cars, to let them know that we're not driving as fast as they are on the road. We're trying to get from one side of a lawn to another, and just gives us that added visibility to people who may not be paying attention. They may be texting, whatever. So this is one way I think this light can be used. I'm going to show you some different configurations that we may use this light to just kind of give ourselves a little more visibility on the public roads. And also, it's kind of nice because people see this when we're out mowing. I leave these warning lights on my lawnmowers the entire day while we're mowing. It's kind of an advertising thing as well, because people see that and they look at our lawnmowers and they come out and talk to us and say, hey, we got a question. So sometimes it's an advertising technique as well. So take a look at the different configurations that we have. All right, so let's go over the keypad over the top here. So we have, first of all, we have the front controls and the back controls. So I'm going to turn off some lights here just so we have a little bit more. Turn this down. I have a little bit of a cold, sinus infection, so if I sound a little bit nasally, that's why. But the controls on this are on the top, and so you have the front, which is these lights, these LEDs up front, and you also have the rear, which is on the back side, and you control them independently, which is great. This is your intensity level, so you have high, medium, you have maximum, high, medium, and low, so there are 4 levels. And then this is your top light. So you press this light, and you get a top light, okay? Now, this is typically worn, and there's your strobe. This is also something, I think this is a great idea. This came off their website, but to have cops wear this while they're in crowd management, when you're doing like patrol at a fair, like a county fair, concerts, whatever, you have these on, you have a flashing light, or you just have the light on so people can see there's a light. Oh, there's the cop right there. So it just really gives away your position, obviously, and just really public about it. So you have the front and the back, you have the intensity, you have the top light, you also have a front light. So this button right here is the front light. If I press that, I have a little flashlight button again, high, medium, low. I can press that, all right, and then I turn that off. That's on and off. So this one has the top light, and it also has the strobe. So if I'm walking around, I want somebody to know where I'm at, I can have a strobe, which I think is great. Great idea. Whoever came up with this is a great system overall. I have the reading light up front. So if I was a cop and I was, filling out a ticket for a traffic violation, I'd have this on my shoulder. I'd hit this light. Where are you going here? There we go. Hit the light. And now I can fill out a traffic citation or whatever the citation, or a warning, whatever. But I have a light that gives that illumination on the ticket itself. At the same time, I can have the light on the front, and then I can have on the back, I can have my color combination. Now this is green and orange. And I love green. I think green is one of the most underrated colors when it comes to outdoor LEDs, handgun sights when it comes down to the holographic sight, or the red dot sight. I always go with the green dot. The green dot to me is easier to acquire daytime and nighttime. And the orange is also a good warning light as well. So one press, you get the steady state. You press the second time and you get the blinking lights, kind of the squad car look. And then you get the, hey, move over to the side look, okay? Not a big light bar, okay? So, but at the same time, it gets your attention, all right? And then the next one, it's off. The whole time, this has been on, okay? So let's do that one more time. So I've got both of these on. I can be writing something, writing a citation, warning, whatever. And on the back side, I've got these lights going on. So I could be facing the person I need to be facing because that's police safety and security, right? And then traffic behind me can see these lights, or they can see them blinking. Hey, there's somebody standing, in a weird spot on the highway. Give them a little bit more space. Okay, so that's that. Now, turn this off. I can also run the front, and it's the same thing on the front as it would be on the back. So now I've got them both doing the same thing. Press them again. I get the flashing lights. Lights here, steady up here, but I can press this. I get the flashing lights up here. And then you get the whole effect going here. All right. Put my hands like this so you can see that. And then we're going to rotate. Let's see here. I pressed too many times. There we go. And you'll notice that these are all going the same direction. Okay. They start here and they move over here. They start here and they move over here. Just a fantastic system. I love it. All right. I can turn them off independently. I can have the front one on, the back one off. They're independent of each other. So this is a great system. I love it. Now, as far as the attachment points, they have all different kinds of attachments that you can buy that work. They have like a ball cap or a clip that you can put on here, which I think is the next best thing. Matter of fact, I think the clip is probably the way to go for me. But there's a very strong magnet to this system here. Let me pull up. Actually, these guys are opposite, so I'm not going to get a magnetic attraction there. Here's a knife. Here, we'll do this. So I can hold this, and it stays pretty well. Now, I have the Velcro strap on here, so there's a lot of thickness, a lot of distance between the bottom of the magnet and what it's attaching to. But if I take this off, let's see if that helps. This is the first time I've actually played with this, and you can take this all the way off. Okay, there you go. All right, and it doesn't come off. I like it a lot. That is awesome. Okay, oops, the blade's gonna open up on me. But you get the idea. Now, last but not least, just to review here, I got the strap back on, but you can rotate this any different direction that you want here. So if you have it mounted a certain way and you want to make sure that you get the best coverage, you can absolutely do that. You can mount this to what looks like any kind of a pole. You've got different ways of mounting this. You can also mount this the opposite direction on here. I can go across this way versus this way. This is the way it's currently set up, but I can go across another way as well. So you've got different kinds of mounting options here on this particular thing. So this is really just a great system.